Welcome to this short video on using tracking to send references to authors in the Cochrane Register of Studies, or CRS, presented by Anne Littlewood from CRS Support. The tracking feature in the CRS can be used to send references to the authors of a Cochrane review. Advantages of this include the references are linked to the Cochrane review, giving a full audit trail of what has been sent to an author and when. If a reference has already been sent to an author, the CRS will filter it out, meaning that authors do not have to rescreen references they have already seen. To track references for a review and send them to the author, click on Tracking in the search panel here. This will retrieve a list of reviews and protocols from Archie. It may take a few seconds to populate the list if it's the first time you're doing it. You can use the search box at the top to filter by keywords from the title, CD number, or the Archie review number to find the review of interest. Select the folder of records you want to send and drag and drop it onto the review title. You will then get a pop-up box showing the results. It will tell you how many records have been added successfully to the tracking process, how many are already linked to the review as an included, excluded, awaiting assessment or ongoing study, how many are existing tracking records, and how many have been excluded from the process for whatever reason. Existing tracking records are those which have already been sent to the author but have not been incorporated in some way or other in the review. You can export this information and save it for future reference by clicking on Export. If you choose Send to Author, this will open up the tracking screen where you can see all of the references that are pending to be sent to the author. If at this stage you choose not to do this, you can click Remove from Tracking to remove the records from the process. Please note that this is the only stage at which you can do this. Choose Send to Author to send the records directly to the author via the CRS. To bypass this, you can choose Mark as previously sent. This will link the records to the review in the audit trail, but without sending the records to the author. Choosing Send to Author will pull out the Send to Author panel. Choose the file format you want to send the records in by clicking the drop-down menu. At the moment, only RIS and RevMan formats are active. You can choose to send all fields in the records or just the main citation fields by unchecking the Export All Fields option. You can then choose which email template to use using the drop-down menu. See the guide to what's what on the tracking screen to find out how to set up an email template. Fill in the fields in the template, who you want the email to go to, the people that you might want to CC or BCC, and fill in the email address that the records are coming from. You can then add a customized message and click Send. At this point, the status of the records will choose from pending to processing. The author will receive an email with a link from CRS Support. They can then choose to follow this link and download the records at their leisure. If you have any questions about using the tracking screen in the CRS, contact cis-support@cochrane.org.